The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
And good Friday evening, everybody. Welcome to Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse here on the campus of Chisholm High School as we get set for semifinal Friday. This is the 8th of 8 games here on Friday in this Greek Capital Tournament. Michael Swisher, Adam Dieselhorst joining here on Squirtle.tv, and it is the Chisholm Longhorns taking on the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets for the right to play in tomorrow night's title game against the top-seeded Heritage Hall Chargers, who were very impressive earlier tonight with their win over the Jones Longhorns in the first semifinal of the day. And Adam, this is a Chisholm team that comes in with a 10-1 record. The lone blemish came right here in the second game of the season against these very Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. Lost 80-62 to Kingfisher. But you look at Chisholm's scores here, you know, they can put up some points. They do pretty much all of their games. You look at it, 86, 84, 82, 83, 87, 90, 95, 91. And then last night, 106 points in that 106-73 win against Perry. These Longhorns, they can put up some points, but they can also give up some points here and there. I know Coach Cole Hibbler not happy with the point total his team gave up yesterday.
Yeah, obviously a lot of talent on the offensive side. They have, 5 good solid starters. They have some guys that come off the bench. They like to play fast. They volume shoot it.
Yeah.
Obviously they got the Westfall kid that's kind of, been here and done that for the last 4 years for them. And, I think he's got over 1,500 career points, I believe, if I'm right on that. But I think this is going to be a great matchup. Obviously, Kingfisher got him the first time. I believe Kingfisher overall has a little bit better schedule coming into this comparatively to Chisholm, but it should be a great game.
The Yellow Jackets are 8-1. They're ranked number 12 in Class 4A. Chisholm ranked number 14 in 3A. Kingfisher's lone loss is to Dale. That came to the Pirates on their home floor in the semifinals of the Dale tournament. Kingfisher yesterday kind of an uninspired 59-44 win over Cushing in the quarterfinal game. On Tuesday night, the Yellow Jackets knocked off Cassidy 55-48, beat Kay Davis' team despite trailing by 10 points in the third quarter in that one. Kingfisher's won 4 in a row since that loss to Dale. Again, these teams played here on December 5th, 80-62 Kingfisher. Chisholm got a lot of its points late in that one, trying to close the gap on the Yellow Jackets. Never quite could do it. We'll see if they can figure out something defensively against Kingfisher. And again, I will say Westfall 2 years ago, torched the Yellow Jackets when they played here in the season opener. The last couple of times hasn't fared that great against Kingfisher here. Just hasn't really been able to get it going from the outside, at least until late in the second half. We'll see if he can get going. You mentioned his name, 1,500 career points. If he can get hot from the outside, they are a tough team to guard.
You know, one thing I think for Chisholm, if you have to look at something that I think they're going to struggle with when they're playing, athletic teams or teams, it's the size and the length that bugs them a little bit. You see Kingfisher has that and has athleticism to match them. One thing, this atmosphere is going to be great. It always is when these two teams play.
Yeah, you got the home student section over there pounding on the mats. The same starting lineup the Yellow Jackets have had for the past several games, and Westfall will bring it up. Yellow Jackets in there man-to-man. Martin tried to step in front of that pass and quickly gets called for a foul across to Martin. So 7 seconds in the game, we already got our first whistle. I think he's trying to say he might have been shoved into that. He's probably not going to get that call reversed, I'm going to bet. He's trying to deny the ball on that far side over there to Jackson. Three-pointer from this corner. Already good news for the Longhorns as Peyton Hamilton drains it.
Hamilton, if he can get going, man, that'd be an extra add-on. The kid is a great player, great leader, and can knock down shots.
Michael Easley with the ball for Kingfisher. Gets it to Jackson Wilbanks and then over to Hayes White. Laird, he's going to drive into a double team, kick it out. They say he traveled. So Chisholm's got what it wants, an early lead. The crowd's into it. And
some early game jitters on both sides.
Medlock shuffled his feet.
Shuffled the cookies. Is that Bill Raftery?
The referee had a conversation with him there. Not sure what that was about. I don't know if he quietly disagreed with the call, maybe.
I mean, he traveled.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was, something else other than that. It was definitely a travel.
White to Laird. Easy. He's got a spin move, but they're cutting off those driving lanes right now. So it's an inspired Chisholm offense. White tries the little floater. That's well off the mark. Medlock's going to bring it up. Long step, kicks it out. Westfall misses. Going to get a foul. I think that's Julian Jenkins being boxed out by Jackson Wilbanks. And he's going to get whistled for that first team foul.
Well, that's something to keep an eye on too, Swish. Jenkins can't get in foul trouble for Chisholm because he really is kind of the integral piece inside for them, rebounding and kind of Mr. Do-It-All.
So a little 1-4 flat action against this man-to-man. Oop, trying to set up easily inside, but Wilbanks threw it away. Jackson was ready for it. Three-pointer up and off the mark. Hamilton looking for his second tray of the game, didn't get it. Laird going to go end to end. He's going to draw the foul. And they say it's on the floor.
Foul's on Chisholm, number 4, Tatum Hamilton.
Tatum Hamilton, his first. White scored over 20 yesterday.
Good take.
And a charge. Hamilton draws it.
It's a great job by Hamilton. He's one of those kids that just does all the little things. You'll see that all night long and can really knock down the three.
3-0 Chisholm early still. Jackson's going to walk it up, guarded by Martin. Going to get the high screen. And they say Wilbanks impeding Westfall.
Foul's on Kingfisher, number 23, Jackson
Coach Colby Connell talking with Rick Michoud over there.
He's not going to win that argument.
No.
Nice little set there.
Excellent. Westfall off the glass, 5-0 Longhorns.
It's a great job on that little slip curl. Nice call by Coach Hibbler.
Well, we are less than 3 minutes into this one. We've had 6 fouls called.
You got to like how the game starts for Chisholm, obviously. 5-0. Got the crowd going into it.
Yeah, you knock down those shots, and it just helps you on the defensive end, too. And Chisholm definitely fired up on this end, just cutting off everything Kingfisher's trying to do. Martin pulls up, shoots it.
Tough shot.
On cue, knocks it down. Going to his left, pulls up, hits the jumper. Yeah. Cash Laird got his hand in there and stripped it away. He's going to go end to end, then hands it off to Easley. And there's the second foul on Jenkins, I believe, as Michael Easley's going to go to the free throw line. So that's 2 fouls on Julian. Not much rotation on that one. Easley's got a pretty good looking shot, but that one just kind of didn't rotate much at all.
No. It got inside the rim. It was almost, the ball was like, I'm not supposed to be here.
Knuckleball. Jenkins, one of the newcomers for the Jackets this season. That one looked more like his normal shot. So he goes 1 for 2, and it's 5-3 Chisholm. Westfall kicks it out. Good ball movement. Open look. And Jackson nails it. It's 2 trays for the Longhorns early. That's something they couldn't do against Kingfisher the first matchup this season, was get those early 3-pointers to fall.
That's just great ball movement, too, for the Longhorns.
Pull-up jumper. Hayes White knocks down the 15-footer. Medlock going to try to answer. That's kind of his game there, is just get going downhill and draw the fouls.
He's got some burnt orange shoes. I know that. You can see that from here.
I will hold off comment on those.
Maybe he's going with the horns theme.
Colin Fair in for the Jackets. He's going to give Easley a breather. Fair had an excellent game yesterday off the bench in that win over Cushing. Just a freshman. 1 of 2 for Medlock. Martin drove down deep and really kind of got some trouble down there, able to pass it up to Laird to get out of it. Hayes working against Hamilton. Another pull-up jumper. That one too strong. Up high goes Wilbanks. He gets the follow-up. And Jackson Wilbanks, the senior, chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, just a great job. Just too much size and strength. That's going to be the difficult task for Chisholm. He's trying to keep them off the boards.
Wilbanks really kind of started his career as a guard. He's morphed into more of a forward for the Jackets due to the other personnel on this team. This is the free throw, but there's Fair to tie it up. It's going to be Kingfisher's ball.
Wilbanks a football kid?
He is.
I can tell. I almost said that with a slight level of sarcasm.
His dad, former player for the Yellow Jackets, Garrett Wilbanks. Martin guarded by Medlock. Laird. Well, had a hand in his face. That's a tough shot. That's good defense.
Sure is. Man, that's what I was about to say. That is tough.
That ties the game, and then just Medlock again. That's what he does. Puts his head down, goes to the basket.
Foul on Kingfisher, number 24.
Puts the emphasis on you to either stop him or the officials to make the call.
Yeah, they got to stop him quicker, though. They're letting him get too far in the lane, like you said, Swish. I mean, you got to find a way to at least stop him out top somewhere.
Yeah, and it's much easier set up here.
100%, yeah.
As he is lightning quick. Eric Luke is going to come in for Crossan Martin. It'll be his first appearance.
Joe Jeffries checks in for Chisholm.
Joe Jeffries in for the Longhorns. And again, Medlock goes 1 for 2, makes his first, misses his second. So the Longhorns up 1. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in what's been a lengthy first quarter.
It's been physical. Both teams are in the bonus already.
Cash Laird goes baseline, misses the shot, gets his putback. We've got a 30-second timeout called by the Jackets as they go up 1, 2:58 to go first quarter. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
We have our Frisbee fly at halftime. 2 Frisbees for $1.
11 to 10, Kingfisher. Jackets have their first lead on Cash Laird's drive to the bucket. Missed his initial shot, stuck with it, got the putback. Coach Colby Collin called a quick timeout after that. See what is coming up with some kind of adjustment here. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Westfall working against Laird.
Take.
Misses it up high, goes Wilbanks for the board. He's going to dribble up. Gets it to Fair. Fair the only, he wasn't strong enough on that pass to Laird. Has it taken away by Westfall. Say Fair the only non-senior who gets significant playing time for Kingfisher.
It's kind of a lazy pass there that time.
Yeah. Hayes White kept spinning. Quickly down on the other end. That was Jackson. He misses.
Well, the Longhorns get the ball down the floor quick, don't they?
They do. That's how you score
That's
90 points a game.
Well, you call a walk first.
Yeah.
Actually, the benefit of the call there.
I say the Jackets will take the travel.
Yeah.
Speaking of scoring a lot of points, Okarche defeated Watonga 116-59 today in the semifinals of the Three Rivers Conference Tournament as Jackson again misses on, that was Westfall with a miss. Fair on the other end, cut off the baseline. It's lucky that pass wasn't picked off. Laird misses the three. And Jonas Jackson with the board.
Ooh, just off, barely.
Now Wilbanks. Fair.
Nice take.
Goes.
See the Longhorns getting a little bit gassed.
Well, they're going to get to catch their breath here. I think Hayes White. They say fouled Tayden Hamilton.
Foul on Kingfisher, number 14, Hayes White.
The Swish you were just mentioning, Okarche. We had them in the tournament champions, and I was so impressed. I mean, I know they lost 3 games, but they should have won the first game. The second game, they were just really overly athletically matched. But the same thing, that finals game against a really good sophomore team.
Well, I would venture to say the first quarter against East Central was maybe the best quarter of the tournament two teams just knocking down shots, playing at a high level.
Yeah.
A great quarter. And then I would venture to say the 7th place game might have been the best game of the 97-93.
It was a great game. It was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch Okarche play. And I think when it all comes down to it, I think that's the best thing for Okarche.
Yeah, and I think Aaron West will agree. They wanted to do that. We got some issues behind the scores table here. I don't know. Apparently somebody behind the scores table had an issue with something. .42 seconds left in the quarter. White to Laird. He picks up his dribble, and Luke is open momentarily down low. So another travel called on the Jackets.
I'm not sure he traveled there that time.
No Jackson.
Obviously, this pace favors Kingfisher. I mean, Chisholm's, they're wanting to really push the ball. And I don't, it's just a one-score game, but I really feel like Kingfisher kind of weathered a pretty big storm. Yeah.
Well, Westfall gets blocked by Luke trying to pull up 3. Laird's got it now. Did he get it off? Doesn't matter. He misses the shot. Jackets up by 1 to end the quarter. We'll be back after this.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today.
I will have... Sorry, but how do you choose? I will have... Ooh.
The old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven. But the strawberry shortcake sundae tastes like summer in a dish. Then there's the molten lava cake sundae. Oh, but the banana fudge sundae, I'm drooling.
Sir, or you could get all 4. Let's do that.
Come enjoy your favorite classic sundae at Brahms.
One thing's for certain, this game's a lot closer than a football game that's being played right now.
Jeez, goodness. Although Oregon just did score.
Oh, okay. 42-15.
Went for 2, but, man, Indiana is all over. I did not see that coming. I thought Indiana would win the game, but not like that.
Another thing's for certain, got the most of the rest of the Michael Swisher media crews watching tonight. Some serious FOMO going on, considering the text messages I'm getting. They're really missing out. They're really jealous that they're not here tonight. Jackets up 1, as Adam said, kind of weathered the early storm. We'll see if Chisholm can get something else going here in the second half as he easily guards Medlock. Jackets got confused on a potential switch there on defense as Jonas Jackson drives, and he is fouled. So that's on Luke, his first.
Chisholm's living at the free throw line here the last handful of possessions. I feel like Kingfisher's done a really good job. Like you mentioned early on, mostly everything's been at the rim and it's been fouls, So Kingfisher's length is really bothering Chisholm.
Jackson makes both. 6 of 8 total from the line for the Longhorns in the game as they reclaim the lead by 1.
We mentioned it, really good crowd. It's finally starting to fill in some.
Again, Fair. Fortunate his pass wasn't stolen. Laird was able to wrangle it, but he misses the shot. Goes out of bounds off of Kingfisher. Chisholm's ball. Here come the Longhorns.
A credit to Chisholm keeping them off the glass.
Laird went for the steal, didn't get it. Westfall probably could have taken it to the bucket, but he kind of likes his three-point shot. He's up to 7. Back to a 4-point advantage. Fair's going to try to cut it down. Misses the 3. Rebound. Jackson up ahead to Medlock. You know where he's going. And he finishes. So a quick burst here by the Longhorns. They're now up 6. 7-0 to start the quarter. It's going to be Tatum Hamilton's second foul. Wilbanks in for Fair for the Yellow Jackets. Well, everything went good there except the shot. The Jackets got the look they wanted. Easily couldn't finish. Laird has really pushed Westfall out. They say the ball was tipped. Excellent hustle by Laird to keep that alive. Gets it to Hayes White. And then they say he carried. Julian Jenkins in for Chisholm. He's been sitting with 2 fouls early, so keep an eye on that.
That's
Westfall
a tough shot.
feeling it. Pull up three-pointer. They used to call the diesel horse back in the day.
Kingfisher needs to get a bucket, man.
There you go.
Take the lid off.
Michael easily heard you.
It'd been a while since they'd scored.
First points of the half, or excuse me, the quarter. Ends that 7-0 Chisholm run to start it.
Got away with the travel.
Medlock's going to go back to the foul line. So Easley's got 3. And Wilbanks got up slow, and he's walking pretty gingerly right now. You can see he's got that left knee brace on. Pretty gnarly injury as a sophomore, I want to say, maybe, yeah. In track and field, as Medlock puts up his first and makes it. As Martin's going to come in for Easley. But he's also dealing with some ankle and back issues, is Wilbanks. One of 2 again for Medlock. Hayes White grabs the miss. Martin's going to push it up quickly. Crosses up Medlock. Goes to the hole. He's got 4. Jackson for 3. Jackson for 3. Jonas Jackson. 6-point Horns lead. Five minutes to go first half. Laird to Wilbanks. He can't get his 3 to drop. And again, quickly on the other end, Noah Jackson.
Well, this is the pace and the speed. That's going to be a technical foul on Medlock.
I was writing the bucket down. What, did he say something to somebody, or?
Yeah, he did it the last possession down the floor too. He was just talking some, which you just can't do that. You know, I mean, I love the emotion by the player. The kid is a competitor, but there are rules you have to abide by, and you just can't taunt.
So Hayes White's going to shoot the free throws. And, of course, the technical also counts as a personal foul. So Chisholm had gotten up by 8 on the bucket by Noah Jackson. Hayes White makes both free throws.
This could be Chisholm had all the momentum again.
Yeah, that's why I say that was like definitely a freshman mistake there.
Yeah.
So now Miss Shu having a discussion with Noah Jackson.
Good closeout that time by Hamilton.
Crossan Martin with the ball. Dribbles right into a triple team, and Westfall was ready for him. Just took it away from him. Then he loses
Double
it.
dribble. Yep. That's the right call.
Took Minshew a second to get to it, but he got there eventually.
He did.
But that was an excellent defensive play by Westfall.
Kid is a gamer, man. We've had him the last 4 years in
Well,
this tournament. Love watching him play.
He's one of those, you swear he's been here 7 years.
It's been a long time. It's too bad that he's not about 3 or 4 more inches taller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, he's going to go play basketball somewhere. He's too talented, but
Martin goes in. Nice underneath. Crossan Martin giving the Jackets 6 points. Not necessarily a scorer, but he's giving them what they need right now. He's attacking on the offense. Jenkins grabs the long rebound. Has it taken away. That's Luke. Throws it up ahead to Martin. No numbers there.
good decision.
White pulls up, shoots the three. No good. Rebound underneath. That's Jackson Wilbanks. Second time tonight, he's made a bucket and fouled. He missed the free throw the first time. We'll see if he can make this one. But it was 27-19.
All the advantage.
At 4:45. And then Medlock
the technical.
Gets the technical.
It's just momentum killer, unfortunately. And, you know, Medlock's just being emotional. You know, I mean, he's.
Well, I heard a great quote yesterday, and as Jackson Wilbanks does make that one, he's got 5 points. Westfall pulls up. Tough shot. That was big. At the end of the Kingfisher run.
That is a tough shot.
There was a coach. I hated who he coached, but I respected him. He was okay. Nick Saban, Nick Saban said, talking about it was important to play with emotion but not be emotional.
It's a great way to put it. I think that's just what happened to Medlock.
Because Miami was being emotional and getting a lot of penalties yesterday, especially in the first half. So we'll see here what this discussion is. Confusion everywhere. So they're having a discussion at the scorers table right now with one of the officials.
I've never been more happy that I only live about 2 miles from here than I am right now. We're pushing 10 o'clock before this thing's going to be over with.
So I don't know where the confusion was or is. Coach Colby Connell of Kingfisher. Talking with the officials, but going to be Westfall chance to finish the three-point play, and he does. So that ends the Kingfisher run. That was a big bucket by Westfall. As the Jackets had turned a 27-19 deficit, pulled within one before that play. Wilbanks has it poked by Westfall, got it back. Chisholm just done an excellent job cutting off the driving lanes of Kingfisher's main scorers. And again, does it as White coughs it up.
They are guarding well tonight. They really are.
Really been tough on him, Laird, and Easley. That's the three leading scorers for Kingfisher this season. And they're going to say Crofton Martin reached in and fouled Westfall. Fourth team foul. They're going to say it was on the shot is the question. Yes. And that is 3 fouls on Martin, so 2 Jackets with 3 fouls each. Full timeout called by Kingfisher. 2:43 left second quarter. Chisholm leads by 4.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Correct.
Are all correct now. The scoreboard shows that we're all on the player count. We'll correct it at halftime.
So something on the fouls on the scoreboard, is that what they're saying?
I think so. I think they corrected a foul on a player. I think they had the wrong player for foul.
Gotcha. Well, initially I thought they were saying also 2 shots for Westfall, but now they're saying it's on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
He put up the 2 fingers.
Uh-huh.
So explain to me why this tournament runs late.
I think he's trying to figure out now if they're in bonus or not.
It's 30-26 Chisholm. Longhorns led most of the way.
We just mentioned the scenario where the Longhorns pull out to a big lead. Kingfisher roars back, cuts it to 1, and then a big play by Westfall. I think that they're going to try to figure out.
So now they're going to their benches. They're going to try to figure something out at the scorer's table.
Well, Swish, we talked about the other side of the boys bracket. Earlier on, we watched the Heritage Hall Jones game. Man, Heritage Hall really impressive.
They're a load. Kingfisher was supposed to play at Heritage Hall in the final game before the holiday break on December 19th. There was a certain football game that night in Norman.
Yes, there
There are a couple of people from Heritage Hall somewhat attached to the OU football program by name and by donation. So they said, we need to postpone this. Of course, the Lady Chargers have a couple of girls named Venables on their team.
That's accurate.
But the boys team, extremely impressive. Didn't get to see him in person until today. And I know I like, especially the start of the game, I like what Jones has. But Harris Hall just.
Too many pieces.
Yeah.
Too many explosive players, too many scorers. It'll be a championship game. Either one of these teams playing that team, I think that's going to be a great game.
So now both sides have their scorekeepers over there with their scorebooks. If both coaches are ticked off, does that mean it's all good?
I think so. I think at this point,
Coach Hibbler's over there. He wants
ready to
play some ball here because we're still going to work on it some more. And you mentioned Okarche earlier. They've played Watonga twice this year, 113 and 116 against the Eagles. Of course, Coach Jaron West doesn't prefer to score 100 points. That first time was 113 to 84. As both teams just kept knocking down shots. Today was much more lopsided. There's a lot of Squirtle schools over in that Three Rivers Conference.
Yes, there are. That's a great conference. I'm guessing the finals game is that going to be? I guess the other boys' game's going right now, right? Fairview and Vico.
Yeah.
Good take.
Westfall. Good look there. Just didn't get the shot to go. Here comes Cash Laird. He's going to draw the foul. He's going to shoot two.
That's something that if I'm Kingfisher, I'd like to see more of that inside the lane. They've got the size and the advantage on the Longhorns. I think they've settled for some jump shots that are a little tough.
I credit Chisholm's defense for. Kingfisher wants to get to the hole. I just don't think
they've
Chisholm
been keeping them out.
Yeah, they've really defended the perimeter well and cut off those driving lanes because Laird and Hayes White and Michael Easley, to a lesser extent, they can get to the basket. They just haven't really had the opportunity. Laird just made it happen in transition there, so he makes them both. It's back to a 2-point game. 2.5 to go, second quarter. Westfall cleared everybody out, drew a lot of people in. Jackson kicks it out. Westfall sets his feet in and out. Rebound fair.
That ball was halfway down.
There's Hayes White. Kicks it out to Cash Laird. Both seniors. They're going to say Westfall reached in.
Yep. I think that would be bonus, right?
It is. First foul on Westfall. It is the 15th foul. So Medlock's coming in. He's been sitting over there for probably about 30 minutes, but it hasn't even been 3 minutes of game time because of everything that's been going on.
Seems like he's been over there for an hour.
I know. He turned 16 while he was over there. So Laird has made 4 straight free throws.
And we're tied up.
And we are tied.
Boy, they are really calling it close, aren't they?
So both teams are in the bonus. Noah Jackson shooting. Yep. Couldn't see his jersey number. I
was wondering what you were signaling to me.
He's at the
it's kind of hard
angle
to see
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
Makes them both, does Noah. He's got 7 points. His team's back on top by 2. Hesitation by Hayes. Hangs up in the air, gets it blocked, gets it back, and the putback. Again, it doesn't take Chisholm long to get right back down the court. Out of bounds off of Fair. Of course, Colin Fair's mom is the former Jennifer Bullis. Played on 3 state championship teams at Dover in the early 2000s. So he's got a little basketball in his blood.
Just a smidge.
Both of his grandmothers were all-state basketball players.
Tough.
Turnaround jumper into lane, and we're going to say off of Kingfisher.
Number 5, easily returned to Kingfisher.
Trying to get that to Medlock. White was ready for it. Colin's dad was a wrestler, so he doesn't get any credit for basketball abilities.
Good look.
Just a little hot for Jenkins. Laird kicks it out. Easily misses the 3. 32 seconds. Westfall pull up. Misses that one. Jenkins follows it in. Laird blocks him from behind. Jackson takes it right back. No good. Now suddenly there's no whistles.
Yeah.
19.9 on the clock. It'll be Chisholm's ball. I think Eric Luke is going to check in. You got to check in. Dave Cameron and I had this conversation on our own broadcast about how kids have forgotten how to check into ball games.
They just walk onto the floor. It's too much summer ball. I guess this is going to be either flat ISO or maybe a high ball screen, or just kind of let him do what he wants to do.
Too late for a ball screen.
No.
Westfall said he doesn't need it. He really didn't even have a good handle on that. White lets it fly at the buzzer. Cooper Westfall makes the 3 to end what's been a very interesting first half. 35-32, the Longhorns lead it. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back to some halftime stats. So stay with us.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
It's game time and the lights are shining bright. Don't get caught in the dark. Power up with the Generac Home Standby Generator from Moyer Electric and Generators. When the power goes out, your lights, heat, and game stay on automatically. Moyer Electric and Generators, powering Oklahoma's homes like champions. Visit MoyerElectricOK.com or call today at 888-265-3020.
Oklahoma Career Tech. It's where confidence is built.
It's more than just practice. It's developing the skills to build a successful future.
We're doing work that matters
to more than just us. So, when a family needs me,
when my community needs me,
when Oklahoma needs me,
I'll be ready.
Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning fast downloads and crystal clear video calls. Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit gopioneer.com to sign up today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Need insurance that serves you and not the other way around? At Brining Insurance, we're independent, which means we work for you, not the carriers. Home, auto, business, or farm, we work as hard as you do. Whether you need a hand-finding and portable insurance for your church, someone to help wrestle that school policy, or someone to help plug the leaks in your municipal coverage, get a hold of Robert Wagner. He can help. Call 580-628-2559 today or start your quote anytime at brininginsure.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
About 90 seconds away from the start of the second half of this boys' semifinal of the Wheat Capital Tournament. Chisholm here on Squirtle.tv. Michael Swisher, Adam Dieselhorse as the winner of this game will take on top-seeded Heritage Hall tomorrow. The Chargers impressive in their win over Jones in the first semifinal of the day. The girls' final will feature Alva and UConn. And if those teams play like they did today, it's going to be an interesting matchup tomorrow between those two teams. 6A taking on 3A. Coach Cole Hibler didn't keep his Longhorns in the locker room very long there at the half. His team's up 3 on the late Cooper Westfall three-pointer in the first half. Westfall's got 13 points to lead all scorers in this game. Noah Jackson with 7 for the Longhorns, 5 apiece for Tayshawn Medlock, Caden Hamilton, and Jonas Jackson. Leading the way for Kingfisher is Cash Laird. He's got 8, made those 4 free throws in the second quarter. Also, Hayes White has 8 points, 6 points for Crossan Martin, 5 for Jackson Wilbanks, 3 for Michael Easley, and 2 for Colin Fair.
We talked about, kind of felt like the pace favored Kingfisher, but then you look up and, you're in a 70-point game almost. I mean, as far as total number of points, both these teams can really score, but I think, Michael, you hit it on the dot. I think what we've kind of seen tonight is, Chisholm has kind of mostly controlled the first half. They had a couple of decent-sized leads, and Kingfisher was able to trim those leads back down. But it's been the defense, what Chisholm's been able to do, keeping Kingfisher out of the lane.
So the Jackets have the ball to start the second half, and they get it to Easley in the post. He's working against Jenkins. 2 Jackets with 3 fouls. Easley's one of them. Cash Laird now in double digits. And you talked about that's something they needed to do, and they found a way to get it done on that possession, is get to the paint.
Better patience. They were able to cut and move, and Laird makes a great cut, finds an opening.
Medlock goes in, gets his own miss. Kick it out to Jackson, short on the 3. Wilbanks going up high, grabbing that miss. Now Easley's going to try a 3 off the back iron. Martin and Hamilton vying for it. I think Crossan Martin just picked up his 4th foul. He did. So in comes Colin Fair. And, Martin was really the only one getting to the bucket somewhat consistently in the first half. He just had the 6 points, but he's had to sit more than he's wanted to because of his foul trouble. Westfall shifty with the ball. Again, another offensive board. Didn't get a whistle there as he tried to go back up with it. Laird kicks it out. White, they say he travels. It's 2 or 3 travels, and plus they had a carry call earlier. Westfall pulls up, shoots the 3 again. That looked good, just a little bit short. Laird cut off by Westfall, turns right into Jenkins. Good help defense by Jenkins.
Yeah, good job stepping over and doubling him, and they go back right the other way and turn the ball over.
Yeah, easily intercepts the pass. Quickly throws it down to Hayes White. He can't do anything with it. Well, Kingfisher will set up the offense, trailing by 1. Another travel for Kingfisher. Medlock jumper.
Tough shot.
Absorb the contact, pulls up almost a fadeaway. Easily. There's that spin move. Left hand.
Oh, man, that is tough.
Seen him do that several times this season. Back to a 1-point game. Westfall's going to try to answer. He's being guarded by Laird. Laird fouls.
Westfall does such a good job of using his body. You know, I think the most underrated thing about Westfall is he always has control of his dribble. You know, for how much traffic he gets into, and he doesn't lose the ball a lot. Handles the ball both directions. You know, he kind of shoots his shot. He's always kind of leaning one way or the other, and it doesn't seem to bother him much.
Sinks both free throws. Oh, he can shoot two. 39-36. Again, I swear I've covered him for 7 years now.
Good ball movement.
Easily kicks it out to Laird. He misses the three. Jenkins pulls it in. Here comes Medlock. Back door. Good touch by Westfall.
Good cut there and good pass by Medlock.
It's almost like Medlock talked him into taking that back cut so he could pass it to him. It'll be 3 on Medlock. As the Longhorns are back up 5.
Cut.
Yeah, Medlock helped defense there. Cuts off easily. Really affected his shot. He takes it to the other end. Defended by Wilbanks. Be Chisholm's ball, so Medlock with some hustle.
He needs to be careful, though. He's got
That's 3
3 fouls. Yeah. Another stop and play. Why not? It's like a soccer game. We'd have all sorts of extra time. Wow. Thunder win again, huh?
No SDA, down big, come back and win by 1 in Memphis. In the lane, Jackson, Noah Jackson. He makes another trip to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 thus far. Fair with that foul, his second. 3 team fouls on the Jackets.
We've seen Chisholm do this 3 or 4 times already to start the game. Stretch the lead, 6, possibly 7, but Kingfisher's had an answer every time. So, man, 49-15. Indiana's going to score 60 points in that game.
Well, it's a 7-point game now, second largest lead. They're working against Westfall. He's got 2 fouls. It's his first miss from the free throw line. He made his first 4. For 2 on that trip. So the lead remains 7 for Chisholm, more than halfway through the third quarter. And we get Laird for the push off on Medlock, trying to fight through a screen. Westfall working against the freshman. No good. Medlock gets the long rebound. Double pumps through the traffic. Kept his body controlled. Timeout, Kingfisher. 45-36 Longhorns. Full timeout with 3:15 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back after this.
As you travel down the road to the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need someone who truly understands what you're going through. At Nixon Dieselhorst, we've spent decades helping Oklahomans find justice, standing up for what's right, and fighting for the results they deserve. Every client matters. Every story deserves to be heard. We are here standing with you. Call Nixon Dieselhorst today because justice, integrity, and results aren't just words. They're what we stand for.
(45-36) Chisholm leading Kingfisher. 3:15 left in this third quarter. Longhorns have their largest lead of the game. They got it up to 8 in the second quarter with 4:45 to go. And Tayshawn Medlock got a technical foul after a bucket. And that allowed Kingfisher started a 7-0 run for the Jackets to get back in it. Medlock spurring this surge right here as his Longhorns are up 9.
See how Kingfisher answers here. That's going to be a block.
Yeah, they got down into Hayes White. And Medlock came with a help defense, and he was already falling backwards, and that's going to be 4 fouls on him.
You know, if you're Medlock, you got to be smarter than that because they need you on the floor more valuable than trying to get one stop on the offensive end.
And the Jackets now have missed 3 in a row from the free throw line. That ends that drought. And then good pick right there by Cash Laird on Cooper Westfall. On the other end, Hayes White end to end. 3 straight by Kingfisher.
That's going to be a turnover the other way.
Laird again defensively gets it going. So the Jackets, after the timeout, trying to answer back. Westfall guards Laird. Eric Luke with the ball. To White, guarded by Jackson. Good feed. And Eric Luke misses the shot underneath on the feed from Hayes White. And then on the other end, Westfall. Chances are he's not missing from the free throw line. I just don't know if I've seen him miss many over the years.
When you had those 2 open slots on there, I was like,
yeah, there's no way he missed 2.
Yeah.
I thought I fell asleep to mark him, but that was during all of that confusion. Easily. Good move, but he misses. But gets his rebound. Lays it back in. Gets fouled. Michael Easley. Jonas Jackson has 2 fouls. 4 team fouls on the Longhorns. So both teams will be bonusing the rest of the quarter.
You just put the clock keeper just put points on the wrong side.
Yeah, I mean, it's something always. Westfall can't get that one to go. Here comes Eric Luke crashing in for the board. There, they got it fixed. Luke kind of got stranded in no man's land with the ball. Ends up turning it over.
Hamilton was about to take his 3rd charge of the game.
Good feed. Was that Jackson to Jackson?
Yes, it was.
Jonas to Noah. Noah misses, so 49-42 still. Easily, there's that spin move.
I don't think they can guard him inside. I like this adjustment to get the ball underneath the bigs. Because like you mentioned, the guards outside just can't get the penetration they normally get.
Westfall short on that jumper. Laird secures it. He's going to bring it up. Finds Fair. He's going to go baseline. Kicks it back out. Easily goes baseline again. Gets blocked by the rim, really.
It's the right decision.
He hustles down, affects the shot by Hamilton. Kicks out. You know, that's big if it goes. But Westfall missed the 3. This place would have erupted.
Yes, it would have. Seems like he hits those shots all the time, too. This gives Kingfisher an opportunity to cut this thing to one possession, one score after being, down, 9 or 10 points.
Yep, and they'll have the ball to start the 4th quarter as well. 4 seconds. White's going to have to try to create here. Kicks it to Cash. He's got an open look. Misses the 3 at the buzzer. So Chisholm maintains the 5-point lead. 8 minutes to play. We'll see how it plays out when we come back.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve. Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Chisholm leads Kingfisher by 5 in this boys semifinal. Heritage Hall awaits the victor. The loser will take on Jones in the 3rd place game. 4:40. Does that sound right?
Well, or so the Germans would have us believe.
Huh?
Said, or so the Germans would have us believe. I'm going to guess if it's scheduled for 4:40, it'll be about 6 o'clock.
Hayes White gets the Jackets
ball
on the board. That 3-pointer misses. A rebound by Cash.
It's back down to 1 possession. This has been really impressive. Kingfisher keeps cutting it right back, but they seem to not be able to take the lead.
Moves easily.
Good luck.
Luke flashes across the lane. He cannot finish after the pass from his
That's going up.
Senior teammate Westfall. Three-pointer misses. Eric Luke, impressive rebound there. Goes up high.
Taking some bad shots. Chisholm is not. They've been taking some bad shots the last few possessions.
Hayes White takes it down the lane, misses. They say he is fouled. Hayden Hamilton's got 4. Wilbanks in for Eric Luke for Kingfisher. In for the Longhorns is Joey Jeffries. Again, that's now 2 Longhorns with 4 fouls each. White secures both. He's got 15 points. Now it's a 1-point game.
This is kind of the spot we've seen Kingfisher get to. That's a travel. It's a good call. Multiple times, and Chisholm then kind of turns right back around, takes the lead. So it'll be interesting to see if Kingfisher can capitalize. I feel like the momentum is kind of swaying back their direction.
.6:45 to play.
Good look.
Easily. Jeffries coming off the bench. He gets the task of guarding Easley down low and draws the offensive foul on him. So now for Kingfisher, that's 4 on Michael Easley. Tayshawn Medlock comes back into it for the Longhorns again. He's got 4 fouls. He's going to drive. The feed underneath. There's the block. Westfall being guarded closely by Laird. It's good on good right there, and Laird won that battle. Easily on the pass from Fair.
It's a good timeout.
So Easley scores 6:02, and Kingfisher has reclaimed the lead.
30-second timeout.
Be back in 30 seconds.
We show up every day, ready. When tragedy strikes, we're prepared. It's what we do, it's who we are. Community is the heart of rural healthcare. We come together on some of the worst days because we're holding hope that together we'll experience the best days too.
Incompletions. Welcome back. 56-15, Indiana leading Oregon. I'm not saying that for your benefit at home. I'm sure you're paying attention too. We're just trying to keep up when I can. I know Mendoza for Indiana at one point had 3 incompletions and 5 touchdown passes. Another takeaway by the Jackets. Good concentration by Fair to hang on to that one. And the freshman will head to the foul line. So Kingfisher's defense setting up the offense right now. Jackets trailed by 9 points at 3:15 of the third quarter.
Well, especially we talked about the momentum swing, and really like Chisholm was playing with a lot of energy, a lot of movement, and they just kind of seem flat right now. A lot of staying around, taking a ton of really bad shots.
Fair's free throw off to the left. Makes the second. So now the Jackets are up 2. Had a sub ready to come in on that. Westfall was catching just a little extra breather. He's in for Jeffries. Medlock pulls up, shoots the jumper. It's no good. Wilbanks just comes in and takes it away from everybody. 2.5 minutes into the fourth. Chisholm yet to score this quarter. Laird working against Westfall again. There's the pick. Jackson was ready for that. End to end. That ends the drought. Noah Jackson ties the game up. Laird and Westfall. Boy, they've been going at it on both ends. Cooper knocks it out. He goes and helps out as Easley was driving down the baseline. That's Hayes White with the ball. Good ball movement by the Jackets. Frees up Laird. He can't get the three to drop, and they're going to get Easley with the body. And that is 5 fouls. 4:37 to play, so coming in for the Jackets will be Crossan Martin, who has 4 fouls. Tie ball game, 4.5 to play. Fair guarding Medlock, who kicks it out to Jackson. He shoots the 13-footer. That's off the mark. Crossan Martin, who just checked in for Easley, has the rebound. Martin goes baseline. We saw that in the first half.
Man, that's a tough shot.
We did that once in the first half as well. Good look from Jackson Medlock, who misses underneath. Rebound by Wilbanks, and he's fouled by Jenkins.
That's the other thing. In a close game like this, you got to keep an eye on bonus. Obviously, Jackets with a 2-point lead.
3 fouls on Jenkins.
Things have just gotten really tough for Chisholm in the second half. Offensively, Kingfisher has done a much better job guarding. A lot of that has to do with Westfall's heroics. He just hasn't been able to. He was hitting some really tough shots in that first half. I think it's hard to sustain that. And I think Kingfisher's done a lot better job of running kind of a different offense, less dribble drive, more motion. Seems like they're getting easier shots.
We've worked the clock here. Laird loses his footing and the ball, but it goes right to Martin, who drives left hand. Misses that one. They're going to say Martin reached in and fouled.
Yes, he did.
That's going to be 5 on him, and you're talking that reach-in foul 90 feet away from the bucket. So the Jackets have 2 players foul out. So Eric Luke is in for him. Baseline, Hamilton.
Tough take by Hamilton.
Caught it, spun, goes strong, goes high, finishes, gets fouled. That's going to be on Eric Luke, his second.
It's just interesting there by Luke why he was overplaying the passing lane so hard, and he got beat down the baseline. And
Hamilton cannot finish the three-point play, but he does tie it up. 3 minutes to play.
Good job doubling there by Medlock.
White takes it in.
Tough shot.
2:30 left.
It's a good timeout by Hamilton.
So the Longhorns call the timeout. It's 55-53 Kingfisher. 2:20 left. We'll come back right after this.
30-second timeout.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Kingfisher leads Chisholm 55-53 in this Greek Capital semifinal. 2:20 left in this contest. Chisholm 3 timeouts remaining. Kingfisher with 2. 4 team fouls on Kingfisher. So Chisholm's going to be shooting the rest of the night. Every foul. 3 team fouls on the Longhorns so far.
See if Chisholm can get Westfall going.
There you go. The answer is yes so far.
It's a tough shot. Nice take. Ooh, he's got him beat. Take.
That just kind of opened up for Cash Laird.
I think Westfall was looking for a steal, and ooh, that would have been tough.
Yeah, no bucket there. Wilbanks with the rebound. Fair takes it in. He misses. Eric Luke grabs the miss. He tries to go back up with it, can't get it. So the Jackets have the lead in the ball.
Ooh. Be careful there if you're Medlock.
So Medlock draws the offensive foul on Laird, who now has 4 fouls.
That was a little bit of a questionable call. I mean, give Medlock credit for his animation, but man, I cannot believe that he called that.
Oh. Westfall has it poked away by Laird. I really thought he was going to pull the trigger.
And Laird's got to be careful. He has 4, right?
He's got 4.
Oh, he walked. Good call.
So back-to-back turnovers. The offensive foul on Kingfisher and then the travel on Medlock. 1:01 left, Kingfisher ball. They run the double at Hayes. Chisholm had a foul to give.
Yeah.
It's 3 on Westfall, so now 4 team fouls.
Well, and honestly, you don't want to, if it's just a 2-point game with 50 seconds, you want to at least try to get a steal to get a foul, not just commit a foul to make up for the bonus. That's not a great play by Chisholm there. Be aggressive defensively, and you might get a steal.
Again, the Jackets have the lead.
Historically, Kingfisher in situations like this, they're just so good late in the game.
It's going to be up to Cash to try to extend the lead. So now that is 4 on Westfall. He missed both free throws his last time up. Made his first 4. Ooh, 1 of 2. Here come the Longhorns. Medlock going right at
Nice
Gets the
take.
bucket. Medlock pulls his team within one.
Tough shot by Medlock there, man. Wow.
Yeah, full time. You want to keep it here?
Yeah, let's just keep it here, yeah.
So Medlock goes down and scores with 25 seconds left to pull his team within one after Laird missed the second of 2 free throws, put his team up 3. So it's 58-57 Kingfisher.
Boy, this is a situation. This is what we just talked about a minute ago. If you're Chisholm, wouldn't you like to have that foul back?
Yes.
I mean, because then you can play. And the way they've been officiating this game, which has been both ways, they've allowed them to get pretty physical. So
it's
I still think you play defense for 10 seconds or so, see if you can't get a steal, and if not, you got to foul at some point in time and try to foul. Obviously, whoever you've scouted.
Yeah, and for Chisholm, 2 of your most prolific scorers today, Teshawn Medlock, Cooper Westfall. They both have 4 fouls.
True, that's true.
Both teams now 2 timeouts remaining, and both teams are in the bonus.
Both teams have, like you said, 2 timeouts too, right?
Yes, 2 timeouts remaining for each team. 25 seconds left on the clock. Full court pressure by the Longhorns. I don't think Westfall's in the game right now. As his team's on defense. So there's Medlock with his 5th foul.
It's funny, the students, he dribbled the ball. You can dribble the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
Remember we had the Chris Cameron Magoo the other day. That was great. I mean, he can run that baseline off of a made shot. So interesting that Medlock would foul. Typically, you talk about that in the huddle and know that he can't be the one to foul or play defensive substitution, in that scenario.
So Jackson Wilbanks, a senior, at the free throw line. This is the first one. First one, no good. Westfall's back in there. Missed both. So Chisholm with the ball, trailing by 1.
It's a good timeout.
Hibbler calls a timeout. 14.6 seconds remaining. Chisholm with the ball, down by a point.
Farming today isn't just about hard work.
Full timeout, Chisholm.
So 14.6, obviously we know who the ball is going to here. Clear out for Westfall, right?
Why would you give it to the guy who's got 1,500 career points? So we got Sue Yost who's watching. She said Noah and Jonas Jackson are our brothers and they're my nephews. So of course Sue Yost is she's the grandmother of all the Birdwell brothers who have come through Kingfisher over
Really?
the years.
And then the Jacksons, right now, that's kin to the Jacksons of Kingfisher, right?
Yep. Casey,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Well, this has been a heck of a game, I can tell you that. We've had a lot of back and forth. Kingfisher makes that last run here to kind of take the lead, but a lot of times these games, it's kind of cliche-ish, but it comes down to little things like making free throws, and Kingfisher has an opportunity to go up 3, and they miss both free throws, and we'll see what happens here.
14.6 seconds to go. Longhorns with the ball. They're down to 1 timeout remaining. Kingfisher doesn't have any fouls to give. Noah Jackson with the ball. They do get it to Westfall. He's guarded by Laird. Backs him down. Turnaround jumper. Tough shot. Tries to get the foul call. Does not. Wilbanks grabs the miss. So it's back to the free throw line for Wilbanks.
Boy, that is a tough shot for Westfall.
Yeah.
And great defense, too.
Yeah, Laird just stood straight up. Hands in the air.
Laird obviously sizable advantage with his length.
So that is 5 fouls on Hamilton. Scott Watkins, the pastor of the First Baptist Church in Kingfisher, watching from Israel.
Wow. What time of the day is it in Israel right now?
World Wide Web.
Oh, that's 3 straight. That one looked like it was about halfway down, too.
That one did look good.
That one didn't look like it had a chance.
So timeout called by the Longhorns. They wasted a little time there.
Yes, they did.
Full timeout.
Just talk about where the ball is going to be, how much time's on the clock.
That's interesting that they put the ball way down here. I thought the timeout was called and they were past the three-point line.
So another full timeout call. Chisholm's out of timeouts. They've got the ball down 1. So what do you do here? Do you just attack as fast as you can, try to get the foul? Of course, Medlock can get it down there quickly, but he's on the bench with 5 fouls. Hamilton's on the bench with 5 fouls. You just go to number 10, Cooper Westfall.
Yeah, I mean, you just, as they would say, you ride the horse. I'm still a little bit confused about where the ball is being inbounded, though. The foul occurred in the, about the volleyball line here, but they're having them inbound the ball over here underneath, and I think they may be changing that. Well, maybe not. I think ultimately, as far as what plays you have set up, most of the times you have more plays in this scenario, so I don't think if it's really bothering Hibbler very much.
Do you call a timeout if you're Kingfisher, see what they have set up?
Yeah, he called a timeout. He almost didn't give it to him.
Full timeout, Kingfisher.
Well, we know what time of day it is here. Chisholm, America. It's almost 10:15 p.m. on a game that should have started at, well, I say should have, was scheduled to start at 7:30, 7:20. Kingfisher now 1 timeout left.
Who are candidates for our Downtown Threads player of the game? I mean, right now, obviously, is it Hayes White?
I mean, take your pick. Really, it's
if the Yellow Jackets prevail. Yellow Jackets scoring has been very balanced. 2,
yes,
4,
really
6,
has.
8, 9, 11, 13, 15. He's got 17. Laird probably has
13.
Yeah, so I'm probably saying Hayes White at this point.
Hey, here we go. Ball's inbounded. Westfall, he got plenty of...
He didn't start the clock. He didn't start the clock. He blew his whistle.
Well,
the official blew the whistle way before the shot went off. This is wild because the whistle was blown.
So the officials are discussing it. The shot dropped, but as Adam said, the whistle was blown because the clock was not started immediately.
Yeah, it was not started. It was not started in time, but the problem is the official blew the whistle, so the play can't go on because you have an inadvertent whistle or there was a whistle blown because the clock hadn't started. So the right thing to do is to probably replay it, or they've got to take some time off and have a side inbounds.
Thing is, you don't want to have this conversation no matter what the
Well, and the other thing is if you're the officials, you got to tell the scorekeeper to pay attention and start the clock.
Well, it doesn't look like Hibbler's liking the news.
Well, unfortunately, if I was Hibbler, I'd be disappointed too. But the problem is,
now Michou's talking with Hibbler. Hibbler just threw his chalkboard down, dry erase board. So apparently there's 4/10 on the clock.
How is there only 4/10 of a second, though? I'm not sure.
I think that's probably what
No,
Hibbler
they're going to change it. They're going to change it to at least 2 seconds, yeah.
So there you got it, 2 seconds.
Yeah, it'll be 2 seconds. You will not see the time on our clock. I think we can adjust it from... Our clock's going to stay 0, but there are 2 seconds on the clock.
Here we go. 2 seconds. Westfall dribble, shot, short. Jackets win it. (58-57). So Kingfisher reaches the championship game against Heritage Hall. I don't know. You just
you hate it for both teams. It was a very well fought game.
I mean, those two teams scrapped it out. 32 minutes. And
Let's have a huge round of applause.
it kind of ends like that. You just kind of hate to see that happen.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. But, I mean, the official made the right call. He blew his whistle because the clock had not started. And I'd be upset and disappointed if I was Coach Hibbler too as well. But you can't allow a continuation of a play whenever the official blows his whistle. And the official blew his whistle for the right reason. It wasn't like he just randomly blew his whistle. So, what a game.
Yeah, so can we take a quick timeout? We'll do some math, come back with some final.
Making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
58-57 is the finals. Kingfisher advances to the championship game. First time since 2023 here at the Wheat Capital Tournament, defeating hometown Chisholm Longhorns. And Adam, we say it a bunch. You think you've seen it all, and something different happens. This was a new one for me. Just all of the end of the game there, just everything went kind of funky.
Well, it's almost kind of like the game deserved it because the emotions and the roller coasters of the entire game, it felt like Chisholm had control of most of the game, but Kingfisher did a really good job of never kind of letting the game get away from them.
Right.
You know, now if you're Kingfisher, you're disappointed on how you finished the game. You miss free throws. You do some things that you can put the game away, but it's unfortunate the game ended like that, but the official made the right call. We talked about it before the end of regulation.
Yeah, and again, I think there was 4.5 seconds left. Chisholm had the ball underneath Kingfisher's basket. Cooper Westfall gets it. He's dribbling down, and the clock didn't start on time. And just as Cooper's about to score what you would think is the game winner, the game is stopped because, again, the clock didn't start on time. So the officials, after much discussion, end up putting 2 seconds back on the clock. Chisholm gets the ball, and Westfall's three-pointer that would have won it falls short. So Kingfisher, again, wins the game. Outscored Chisholm 14-8 there in the fourth quarter as the Yellow Jackets get to come from behind victory. I think, they trailed by as many as 9 there in the third quarter, but then just back and forth in the fourth. For the Longhorns, Cooper Westfall scored 21 points. Noah Jackson had 13. Tayshawn Medlock, 11. Tayden Hamilton scored 7, and Jonas Jackson, 5. For the Jackets, Cash Laird scored 13. Michael Easley had 12. Croston Martin, 8. Jackson Wilbanks, 5. Colin Fair scored 3 points, And then I think our Downtown Threads player of the game, you want to go with Hayes White with 17 points. Again, balanced scoring here from the Jackets. He scored 6 in that fourth quarter when the Jackets, again, outscored Chisholm 14-8. And 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So he got some scoring done in the fourth quarter. And he was just a part of that. Although you'd say they weren't sharp throughout, he was part of that. Also didn't let the game get away. He was certainly frustrated. He got multiple travel calls. He got a carry call. But, again, scores 6 in the fourth quarter. Finishes with 17 to lead his team against Kingfisher into the finals.
I thought he had a huge play late in the game in transition where he made kind of a double pump layup that put them up by 3. That was a tough shot. But, balanced scoring from Kingfisher, like you said, just a heck of a game. You hate to see either team lose.
Yeah, and, again, you hate to see it kind of taken out of the players' hands a little bit at the end, the way that went down. But, sometimes those things happen, and just glad I'm not the person running the clock tonight is all I can say.
That's a tough spot for him, too, as well.
I know where I'd be going and having a few tonight, too. I try to wind down after that. So tomorrow's schedule, just so everybody knows, again, we'll be back 4 games tomorrow. Am I lying, Adam? Here on Squirtle.tv, the third place in championship games. So at 3:20 p.m., air quotes, 3:20 p.m., it'll be the girls' third place game, Woodward versus Jones. At 4:40 p.m., it's going to be the Chisholm Longhorns against the Jones Longhorns. Battle of the Longhorns. Very interesting to see how Chisholm's able to bounce back after, this emotional loss tonight.
No horns down in that game.
Exactly. All horns up for peace.
For peace, yes.
Then you have your title games. It's going to be Alva versus Yukon girls at 6 p.m. Again, These are all estimated times. These are going to be the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th games of the day, so there's a chance that they don't start on time. And then the boys' championship game, Heritage Hall versus Kingfisher. And I promise you they love each other.
Oh, yeah.
They've decided the last 3 times they've played each other, it's been for a state championship. So
why not make it for a week capital championship?
So why not the week capital championship?
The Battle of Navy and Gold.
The grandest of them all, the week capital. All right, so that's going to do it for tonight. I'm sorry, I don't even know our crew's name. I never got to meet them.
Reed Martins and Mallory Reams.
All right, thanks for them and all the work they did. I know it's an easy job to just sit over there and run the camera and run the to be the producer, so I appreciate them. Adam, thanks for all the work that you do.
You bet.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow here on Squirtle.tv.